I am P. Madhura, lecturer in physics, in continuation of video lectures. Now today, motion in a plane chapter. In this part 1, recent JEE and NEET questions we are going to work out. The very first problem is the initial speed of the projectile fired from the ground is u. At the highest point of its motion, the speed of the projectile is root 3u, root 3 by 2 into u. Then time of the projectile is. Here, if you consider projectile motion, here theta is the angular projection, u cos theta is the horizontal component, u sin theta is the vertical component. Remember all the time, at the point of maximum height only, you have got horizontal component of velocity, and horizontal component of velocity will not change. Vertical component of velocity changes because of gravity effects. Now here, at the point of maximum height, you got u cos theta. U cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2 into u. U getting cancelled, cos theta is equal to root 3 by 2. You know, root 3 by 2 gives 30 degrees. Theta is 30 degrees. Now T is equal to 2u sin theta by T, G is the formula for time of flight. Now we substitute the values here, 2 into u by G sin 30. You know, sin 30 value is half, 1 by 2. So 2 to cancel, u by G. Second option is correct option. Alright. So this is the solution you got. Okay. The speed of the projectile at the point of maximum height is u cos theta, root 3 by 2 u, theta 30 degrees, time of flight formula 2u sin theta by G, 2 into u sin 30 half, 2 to cancel, u by G is the answer. Second option is correct. Okay. Now another question. Another question is, two bodies are projected. Two bodies are projected from the ground with a speed of 40 meters per second at different angles with respect to horizontal. Then, if bodies have same range, one of the body was projected at projected at 60 degrees to the horizontal. Next, then sum of the maximum heights is now you know two projectiles are there, two different angles is set. Here if you observe different angles, when you got same range for projectile, theta 90 minus theta, suppose one is 60, other will be 30 degrees. One is 60 means other will be 30 degrees. Okay. Now, you know the maximum height formula, they have got 60 and 30 have got post same range. Now you take h1 is equal to u square sin square theta 1 by 2g. h2 is equal to u square by 2g sin square theta 2. Now he is asking sum of the maximum heights. So h is equal to h1 plus h2. U square by 2g common. This is sin square 60 plus sin square 30. Now h is equal to, what is u value? U value given it as 40. 40 into 40, 2 into 10. You know sin 60 is root 3 by 2. You know sin 60 value is root 3 by 2 and sin 30 value is 1 by 2. So if you square this, what do you get? 3 by 4 here and 1 by 4. This 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to how much? 1. This value is 1. So h is equal to 220 is 0, 0 cancel. This become 1 now. So 80 into 1. If you take LCM, 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4. LCM 3 plus 1. 4 by 4. This is 1. This part is 1. So 80 into 1. H is equal to 80 meters. This is second solution. So two bodies are projected from the ground with the speed of 40 meters per second at different angles with respect to horizontal. The bodies have same range. This concept, this point you have to take. One angle is 60, other should be 30. Theta and 90 minus theta are two angles of projection for which body has got same range. That condition we are using here. Accordingly, one is theta is 30, 60 degrees, other one is 30. Simplify the calculation, got the value as 80 meters. Okay, this is second problem. So every time you go for basic formulas only. Whenever you say the question, any entrance question, there will be some logic will be there. If you are able to take out that logic, you can easily work out the solution. So in this case, he has given a hint of same range. So with that clue, I am able to solve this question. Okay, maximum height, and again we have got stereotypic formulas only. The condition will be little different like. The condition if you take out, you can easily work out the solution. Okay, this is the second problem. And now we move on to third problem. Third problem is here. A projectile fired at 30 degrees to the ground. The ground is observed to be same height. Is observed to be same height, at same height at time t is 3 seconds, at time 3 seconds and time and 5 seconds after the projection. After projection. First, same height at 3 seconds and 5 seconds after the projection during its flight. During its flight. Then the speed of the projectile is dash g10. Now the situation is like this. at 3 seconds and 5 seconds. So total time of flight will be how much? 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5. Total time of flight is T1 plus T2. About 8 seconds. Time of flight formula is 2u sin theta by g. U how much given here? After its time of flight. What you are asked to calculate? Speed of projection. Okay. Time of flight is 8 seconds. You need to calculate this. So here 8 seconds time of flight. You need to calculate. So angle of projection how much is? Sin 30 by g. So 8 is equal to 2 into u. Sin 30 value half. This is g is 10. 2 to cancel. U is equal to 80 meters per second. You need to calculate the speed of projection. Speed of projection you should calculate from here. That is 2u sin theta by g, which is equal to 80 meters per second. Okay. This one is 80 meters per second. Okay. This is another question. So projected 30 degrees to the ground. It is observed to be same height at 3 seconds and 8 seconds after the projection during its flight. So then is find the speed of projection. That is comes out to be 80. Again here time of flight taken as 8 seconds. Time of flight formula 2u sin theta by g. These are substitute the formulas values and got the answer. Okay. This is the third problem. Next another question. Fourth one. A projectile is projected. Next fourth question. A projectile is projected at 30 degrees from horizontal. 30 degrees from horizontal with an initial velocity of 40 meters per second. The velocity of projection at t is equal to 2 seconds. T is equal to 2 seconds from the start will be G10. G is 10 meter per second square. Now the options are 20 root 5, 20 root 3, 20 root 3. B option 40 root 3. C option 20 meter per second. B 0. Now at t is equal to 2 seconds they ask me. So let us find out first time of flight how much you will see. Okay, theta is the angle here 30 degrees and the initial velocity how much? 40 meter per second. Let us find out first time of flight 2u sin theta by g. How much you getting? 2 into 40 into sin 30 by g 10. Now if you calculate this 80 into sin 30 half, this is 10. Okay, 2u sin theta by g. Now what you got here? You got 4 seconds. So total time of flight is 4 seconds. From here to here takes it. So 2 seconds will be at 2 seconds. What it will be here? It will be at a maximum height. At 2 seconds, it will be at the maximum height. So in that case, what is the component of velocity here? That its component of velocity will be u cos theta at maximum height. The component of velocity u cos theta. So what is that here? This u cos theta at t is equal to 2 seconds. The projectile will be at this point. So that point the velocity is u cos theta. So theta angle you know already. Angle initial velocity 40. What is cos 30 value? Cos 30 value is root 3 by 2. So you just write root 3 by 2 here. So 20 root 3. 20 root 3 meters per second. First option is correct. Okay. So these are some of the questions. Again, we'll continue next class. Thank you.